Inserting shapes and other items. Images aren't the only things you can insert into your publication. You can also draw and insert shapes, advertisements, and the list goes on. We're going to spend this lesson covering some of the other things you can insert. To draw objects in Microsoft Publisher 2013, click on the Insert tab, and then in the Illustrations group, click on Shapes. You'll see this drop-down menu appear. Select the shape that you want to draw, and then click on the place in your page where you want to place it. The box that appears around the shape allows us to move it as well as to resize and rotate it. You can use the circle above the shape to rotate it. Use the square handles to expand it vertically up or down or horizontally left to right. If you want to move an object, move your cursor inside the box. You'll see arrows that look like a plus sign. Hold down your left mouse button and drag it to its new location. If you right-click on the object, you'll see this menu that you can use to edit the object. Let's cover the top rows of icons in this menu from left to right. The first wraps text around an image or graphic, and we'll learn about this later in this course. The next one brings an object, such as our shape, on top of another object. The last icon sends an object back or behind another object. Now let's cover the second row. The icon here with the paint bucket allows you to change the fill color of the graphic. Right now our smiley face is filled in blue, but using the paint bucket we can change it to yellow. The next icon is to change the outline of the shape. Right now we have a solid black line. Using this icon we could change it to red lines and turn it into dashes if we wanted. The last icon is the Format Painter. This allows you to copy and paste formatting such as alignment, indentations, and so forth. You would select the text you want to copy, and then click the icon to copy character formatting. If you want to copy alignment, indentations, and so forth, you'll have to go to the Home tab and go to Paragraph, and click this button so that the paragraph mark shows up after a paragraph. You would copy and paste that as well as your text. You can also insert calendars into your publications. To do this, go to the Insert tab and click on Calendars. You'll see the different types of calendars you can use in the drop-down menu. You can select one of those or choose more calendars. Choose the month that you want to insert, and then select your calendar. Click on Insert, and then you'll be able to move the calendar around in the publication. To resize it, double-click on the outer bounding box of the calendar. You'll then see these handles appear. Hover your mouse above the gray handles in the upper corners until you see a two-way arrow. Drag in to decrease the size or drag out to increase it. You can also right-click on the calendar and select Change Text from the drop-down menu to change the font used in the calendar. You can also use the selections in the drop-down menu to add or delete rows or columns in the calendar. Another thing you can do is insert advertisements. If you want to insert advertisements into your publication, go back to the Insert tab and click on Advertisements. You'll see the drop-down menu that contains the advertisements. Click on More Advertisements to see more of what Publisher 2013 offers. Choose whether or not you want to include a logo, pick the advertisement you want, and then click Insert. And again, you can resize the ad by dragging the handles. You can click on any of the text to replace it, and if you want to replace any of the graphics, you can click on it to select it, delete it, and then insert your own by inserting an image using the Graphics Manager. You can also insert different parts of a page such as headers, accessory bars, and response forms. To do this, go back to the Insert ribbon and click on Page Parts. Select More Page Parts, and you'll see this window. Choose the page part you want to insert and then double-click to select it. We've chosen a heading. You can now move the box, click on the text to change it, and resize if you want.